Yeah. You ready? Hey. Let's go. Bet. Yo, once again I'm back around. Real shit back in style. Haters reconcile. I'm so black and proud. First class tickets now. Feet all in the eye. Everybody looking down. Everybody get red when you drown, huh? Looking me up. I'm putting it down. You picking it up. Checking the models they want us to.
What's up, guys? Caleb Kesterke here. And today I am bringing you along for my advanced clinic. Levi is dropping breakfast burritos off at the bunkhouse. Isaac's driving down from Missoula, and I'm heading to the lot right now to get sleds ready. I always try to get there about 30 minutes early so I can get my stuff unloaded, get all my gear together, and then I can help guys with whatever issues they have when they show up. He didn't even look at me. He does not have enough energy. We'll change that. We'll get him fired up. So the first guy in the parking lot is Liam. He's actually my neighbor in Missoula. He came to an intermediate clinic last year, and then we did a couple ride days just for fun, and now he's at an advanced clinic. He's progressed a ton since last year, and I'm pretty excited to ride with him today and maybe critique him on some of his skill. So I have 10 advanced guides for this clinic, and then 3 tail guides. Luke is recording this video. His main role is content. Isaac is my main tail guide and assistant instructor, and then Levi is kind of the assistant tail guide and another assistant instructor. I don't have my guys do a ton of teaching during the advanced clinics, but they help out with the teaching stuff a lot in intermediate and beginner clinics.
Looks like you won't be riding in tennis shoes today.
Yeah, luckily Isaac brought me my boots because I forgot them. Let's do our Avalanche gear check. Pull out your shovel and probe and assemble it, and then leave it assembled until we come by and check it. We want to make sure everyone's gear is functioning properly before we go out. Whoa! Ow! Put your safety glasses on before you assemble your probe.
Buddy, what happened?
Look here, man.
This is why we do our gear checks in the morning.
It's really great.
Yeah, assembling my shovel and I just got attacked by a probe.
It's a new one. I haven't seen one. I haven't seen the string just break.
I know.
We're already down 2 probes, so that's why we do this gear check, is because it's really easy just to have gear that's messed up and you don't even know about it until you check it.
4 numbers.
So I try to find a decently challenging hill for the first hill of the day, kind of like what I just came up here. And it gives me an idea of like how good the group is by how much struggling we have on this first hill. And then I make judgment calls on what we teach and where we go. So far I got 2 out of 13 guys up here. That was half a tank of gas. So what would you have had to do to turn that into a hop over?
I don't know, I needed more momentum.
Yeah, maybe took this low line and then cut up.
Cut up.
You always need momentum for hop overs, and it's got to come somewhere. And if there's not enough traction, because it's deep like it is right now, sometimes you have to drop low and then hook up. If that would have been me, I think as soon as I felt it spinning out here and not getting any momentum, I would have stopped, hit brake, and turned the front and tried to find a down line.
Gotcha.
But we still got lots of room to get you through the trees there. How we doing?
Good.
You got some lines out of there?
Going that way?
We don't really have a plan of where we're going. We're just traversing through cliff. Eventually we'll drop down to the bottom and go left. So that's one option, kind of elevatoring through there, or hug this bench and then drop down in another spot. So I don't teach side hilling in advanced clinics. I assume everyone's already pretty dialed on their side hilling before they show up, but I do like to touch on a few tips and tricks for what I would consider advanced side hilling. So intermediate riders, I teach them to have their foot back on the running board if they want to bring their front up, have their foot forward on the running board if they want to bring their front down. That is true, but as an advanced rider, you should be learning to control your side hilling in a wheelie. So if my hand is the track, anytime the track is pivoted like this, like laid into the hillside, the ass end's gonna go down and the front is gonna go up, and it's gonna wanna pull you up the hill. Now if you reverse that, the track angle starts getting closer to matching the slope angle. Roll downhill, your sled's front end is gonna wanna chew downhill and forward rather than up. So the two common mistakes that I see are like that track right there where you go to do a hop over and you just kind of get trapped on the downhill side and the sled rolls over. That could be a couple different things. One, it could be that you're initiating your hop over good and you're getting that track set good, but then your weight's getting trapped on the downhill side and you're never... What's that?
I felt like I rushed it, like maybe I went a little early, like the sled didn't have that, maybe.
Yeah, that could be. And then if you aren't able to carry momentum through the corner, it's just kind of what happens. Like even mine could have ended up like that over there if I didn't know how to correct it. That's why I delayed my hop so late, was because I didn't have enough momentum around the corner to do a regular hop over, at least on a 146.
It was almost hopping, you stopped. I mean, it's really right?
Yeah. Got 6 guys up and out of this climb back here. Liam was the first one stuck, but also the first one out. Redemption.
Yeah, redemption.
Climbed out of that saddle right there. Now we're on another aspect that has really good snow, doing some tree riding. Isaac, Luke, and I, and one other guy are up here. The rest of the group's at the bottom. I think they need a little coaxing to convince them to come try some lines. This hillside's pretty sick. It's pretty early in the day, but I think the guys are getting tired already. We rode pretty hard this morning and had a pretty long hop over practice session. So maybe that's why they're just chilling down there. Nice work. found a few more practice hills to work on, some hop overs. Some of the guys started working on bow ties. I would say it went really good. Seemed like guys were progressing and getting the hang of it. We just shortcutted down the side of the mountain, right over there. And now we're gonna hit the trail and head out. It's all trail out from here. So if you wanna layer up and put big gloves on or whatever, now's the time to do it. What'd you do, Levi?
I smoked a rock, broke my A-arm, and then I smoked another rock and broke my wrench.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Dinner's at Lindy's at 7. Go fuel sleds and shower. See you guys in a bit. We just got to the parking lot for day 2 of the advanced clinic. Yesterday went really good. We saw a ton of progression, and the guys got a ton of practice in on hop overs and bow ties. Today we're gonna do a little more tree riding, do a little more work on bow ties, and then work on downhill hop overs.
Yeah. Let's try no one out at least. Let's go.
It's gonna take a little trail building to get across this creek here.
Don't care what you say. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna run and go to. You wanna play? Then let me coach you. I go the way that I can show you. Up on the wave, ain't gonna go through that. Man, look at the way I'm bringing no school back. Man, look at the faces. Better go and embrace it, cause I ain't going away. You can't break this. Night on earth is gonna change this. You ain't singing my arrangement.
Isaac's stuck in the river.
Million all that I came with, million all of my people, doing all good and fighting off evil. This my time, you speak, I can't see you. Rain or shine, I'm coming and leave you. This my time, yeah, it rain.
We're gonna punch a trail in, so if you want to come with Isaac and I, we can try to find the best route in and put a few tracks in, and then whoever else wants to join is welcome to. Whoever wants to chill here and wait for a little less fuckery is welcome to as well.
It's my time. Don't care what you say, it's my time. Oh yeah, it's my time. Yeah, don't care what you say, it's my time. My time won't take too long when I'm kill you, but it's gonna make you strong. Now I'm in the house with Drake with Paul, feeling like wow, looking way too strong, way too many.
It'll definitely take a little work to get the group in here, but it's completely untracked and the snow is sick. And we got some good open practice hills here, so it's gonna be well worth the effort.
I said I'm gonna make it, you know legends never die. This my year.
I think we're looking pretty good. Got to get the guys through this section, and then it's just kind of following the bottom up, and shouldn't be too bad. I'm sure we'll have a few stucks. Well, I thought I built a good enough trail to get the group through, but we had 2 stucks already on that first hill, so I guess I need to pack it some more, and then we'll let them try it again.
Say this, I said I'm gonna make it, I'll do everything it takes. I said I'm gonna make it, I'll do everything it takes. I said I'm gonna make it, I'll do everything it takes. I said I'm gonna make it, I'll do everything it takes. It's my time. It's my time. I'll do what it takes. It's my time.
We got this first hill tore up. Now we're gonna just keep pushing in, kind of on this side hill, see what else we find. I'm gonna wait to do any teaching until we get a more open hillside. Hopefully the guys aren't too worn out by the time we get there. So far, everyone's doing good.
I said I'm gonna make it, man. Don't care what you say. It's my time. Yeah, yeah, it's my time. Don't care what you say. It's my time. Oh yeah, it's my time. Yeah, don't care what you say. It's my time.
For pop out of the snowpack, we're looking for a landing that has some sort of slope angle to it. They had a nice hit over there, a decent ramp, but they were landing in the flat and it makes it really hard to ride out. So this pillow has a few options. It's not just a vertical wall that you ride into. That angle is going to give us better pop when we ride into it. So we have this angle in, or coming from that side, that angle in. Either one of those is going to help make this a little bit safer, so the sled's never truly like above us, so we can get our ski lift and get our pop off it and drop our shoulder, and the sled's more like rotating around us than over the top of us. The most dangerous thing is to get the sled in the air over the top of you, bail, and then have the sled come down on top of you. Pretty much always better to stay with the sled if you're going to get squished. That way you're getting compressed into the snowpack all at once instead of you landing in the sled coming down on top of you. A general rule of thumb on 270 flips and reentries, anything like that, is you want to try to land above your takeoff. Having that geometry of basically a step up makes it so your landing's not going to be as hard. This snow's deep enough that we can drop down a ways and we're still going to be okay. But just keep that in mind, like harder snowpacks, all your reentries, you should be landing above your takeoff, not below. So just kind of a snow condition dependent thing. So we have good options either direction. We're going to have to pack a trail in going either direction because this snow is just too soft to get enough momentum, especially if you're on a 146. Going this way, you definitely could make this work without any shoveling, but it is a little bit abrupt here and you'd have to preload it like perfectly, kind of like I did on mine yesterday. So if you're not confident in your preloading, it's better just to shovel it out a little bit. You basically cut off the top of the pillow a little and pack that into the face, and then it gives you a nice ramp instead of an abrupt wall. Let's walk through this real quick just in case you're trying to hit it natural. So if you don't do any shoveling, you'd want to carry a bunch of momentum. I would want my skis to slap right here, let off the throttle here, and then get into the throttle as my skis come into this. Basically, I want to be light on the skis as they're coming into that vertical wall. We saw Levi yesterday when he did his attempt, he wheelied into the face of it and didn't get any preload off the face of it. And that's really the difference between mine and his, was just the preload into it. I got my preload perfect where I slapped and then ramped up off it. His was a wheelie into it. If the snow's set up enough or you have a steep enough hill, you can reverse down it. That's the easiest way to pack something out for a hit. Go straight up it, get near the steep part, stop, put it in reverse, back all the way down it. And if you do that half a dozen times, you end up with a really solid trail that's gonna give you a ton of traction, kind of self-levels out, and gives you the speed you're gonna need to get a sled in the air. finished up this advanced clinic. The guys killed it. We had phenomenal conditions as well, so that was pretty fun. It's raining down though, but it was snowing up high, so the next week should be pretty good riding as well.